DogWorks Radio is sponsored by Alaska Dog Works. Check out their website at alaskadogworks.com. You can support this podcast on patreon.com/firstpawmedia.
Most dog owners quit on their New Year's dog training resolutions by the second Friday of January. It's called Quitter's Day. Here at DogWorks Radio, we are going to give you a bit of a boost to keep going. If you are like me, you set up a new planner or training journal for you and maybe your dog's training as the new year begins. We are full of optimism and intention, but life gets in the way and things slow down as motivation wanes. Well, today on the podcast, we are talking all about self-motivation. Let's kick it off.
From First Paw Media, sponsored by Alaska Dog Works Professional Canine Training Center in Anchorage, Alaska. This is DogWorks Radio, committed to families and their dogs to build lifelong and fulfilling relationships. Visit our website at dogworksradio.com. Now here are your hosts, Robert and Michelle Forto.
Hello and welcome to DogWorks Radio. First, Happy New Year, and I am so glad you are here. I'm your host, Michelle Forto. I'm also the lead trainer of Alaska Dog Works, where we help you build the best relationship possible with your dog. Today, we are talking about how to stay motivated in training your dog. Training your dog is an essential aspect of responsible pet ownership. Not only does it ensure that your canine buddy behaves well in various situations, but it also enhances the bond between you and your pet. However, dog training can sometimes be a daunting task, leading to frustration and loss of motivation. In this podcast, we will explore effective strategies to keep you motivated while training your dog, ensuring a rewarding experience for both you and your furry companion. Let's talk about understanding the importance of dog training. Before diving into motivation techniques, it's crucial to understand why dog training is important and why it matters to your dog. Proper training should include things that enhance behavior. A well-trained dog is less likely to exhibit unwanted behaviors, such as barking excessively, jumping on guests, or chewing on furniture. Proper dog training improves safety. Training commands like sit, stay, and come can be vital for keeping your dog safe in potentially dangerous situations. Proper training also strengthens the bond. Training sessions are an excellent opportunity for bonding, fostering trust and understanding between you and your dog. And proper training stimulates mental engagement. Dogs thrive on mental stimulation. Training challenges their minds, preventing boredom and destructive behaviors. Let's talk about how do we set realistic goals. One of the best ways to stay motivated is by setting achievable training goals. Instead of trying to teach your dog multiple commands at once, focus on one skill at a time. Break down the training process into manageable steps. Short-term goals. Aim to teach your dog simple commands like sit or down within a week. Celebrate small victories to keep the momentum going. Long-term goals. Plan for more complex behaviors like off-leash training or advanced tricks over a few months. Establishing clear, realistic goals helps maintain motivation and provides a sense of accomplishment as your dog progresses. Establishing a training routine. Consistency is key in dog training. Establishing a regular training routine helps reinforce learning and keeps both you and your dog engaged. Here are a few tips for creating an effective training schedule. 1. Daily sessions. Aim for short training sessions of 5 to 15 minutes each day. Frequent practice helps reinforce skills and maintains your dog's interest. Incorporate training into daily life. Use everyday situations as training opportunities. For example, ask your dog to sit before feeding or to stay while you open the door. Be flexible. While consistency is important, be flexible enough to adjust your routine based on your dog's mood and energy levels. If your dog seems distracted or tired, it's okay to shorten the session or switch to a different activity. Use positive reinforcement. Positive reinforcement is one of the most effective training methods. Rewarding your dog for good behavior encourages them to repeat those actions. To stay motivated, consider the following. Choose the right rewards. Find out what motivates your dog the most. This could be treats, toys, praise, or playtime. High-value treats, especially during training, can be particularly effective. Timing is key. Reward your dog immediately after they perform the desired behavior. This helps them connect the action with the reward. Vary the rewards. Keep your dog engaged by mixing up rewards. Occasionally surprise them with a favorite toy or longer playtime to maintain their interest. Keeping training fun. Training should be an enjoyable experience for both you and your dog. If sessions become repetitive or tedious, motivation can quickly dwindle. Here are some ways to make training more fun. Incorporate games. Use games like fetch or hide and seek to reinforce commands. For example, ask your dog to sit before throwing a ball. Change locations. Sometimes a change of scenery can reignite enthusiasm. Practice training in different environments, such as the park, backyard, or even inside your home. Use interactive toys. Puzzle toys can be a great way to combine play and training, keeping your dog mentally stimulated. Tracking progress. Tracking your dog's progress can be incredibly motivating. Consider keeping a training journal where you note what commands you've worked on, your dog's performance, and any milestones achieved. Seeing how far you've come can reignite your motivation and commitment to training. Celebrate achievements. Don't forget to celebrate both small and big achievements, whether it's mastering a new command or simply having a successful training session. Acknowledging progress can boost your morale and your dog's enthusiasm. Seeking support. Training your dog can sometimes feel isolating, especially if you encounter challenges. Seeking support from others can provide fresh perspectives and encouragement. Join a training class. Enrolling in a group training class can provide structure, expert guidance, and the opportunity to meet other dog owners. Sharing experiences can be incredibly motivating. Join an online community. Participate in online forums or social media groups dedicated to dog training. Sharing your journey and learning from others can help you stay inspired. Consult a professional. If you're struggling with specific challenges, consider seeking help from a professional dog trainer. Their expertise can provide new techniques and boost your confidence in training. Staying patient and positive. Training takes time and patience. There will be moments of frustration, but it's essential to stay positive. Remember that mistakes are normal. Both you and your dog will make many mistakes. Instead of getting discouraged, view them as learning opportunities. Celebrate small wins. Focus on the progress you're making, no matter how small. Every step forward is a step in the right direction. Practice self-care. Training can be exhausting. Make sure to take breaks when needed and don't hesitate to step back if you're feeling overwhelmed. Incorporating variety. To keep things fresh and maintain motivation, incorporate variety into your training sessions. Try new commands. Once your dog has mastered basic commands, introduce new ones. This keeps both you and your dog engaged and excited. Switch training techniques. If you usually use treats, try using toys or praise as rewards. Experimenting with different methods can reignite your enthusiasm. Set challenges. As your dog becomes more skilled, set up small challenges or obstacle courses to teach their abilities. This not only makes training more fun, but also provides mental stimulation. Staying motivated in dog training is essential for both you and your pet. By setting realistic goals, establishing a routine, using positive reinforcement, and keeping training fun, you can create a rewarding experience that strengthens your bond with your dog. Remember that patience and persistence are key, and celebrating progress, no matter how small, can keep your motivation high. With the right mindset and strategies, training your dog can be an enjoyable and fulfilling journey. Embrace the process and watch as your dog flourishes in their training, becoming a well-behaved and happy companion. Before I end the show, let's press pause for a sec. Maybe ask yourself, why did this resonate with me? What aspect of my relationship with my canine buddy could I apply this to? And what am I going to do differently this week to make my dog's training a little easier? Take some time to mull it over, talk it out with a family member or trusted friend, put some ideas down in that training journal I mentioned, and then check back next week for our next episode. And remember, I look forward to hearing your thoughts, so reach out and find me on Instagram at AKDogworks, and let's spark a conversation. Until then, keep going. You're doing great. It's time to create the relationship with your dog that you've always dreamed of. Thanks for listening to Dogworks Radio. You can find the show notes for this episode and all others at alaskadogworks.com. And if you know someone in your life who needs help with their dog's training, be a hero and share our podcast with them. And we will see you next time. Oh, and one last thing. At Dogworks Radio, we're committed to producing high-quality content by a team with expertise and experience in their field and consultation with relevant qualified experts. For this piece on motivating your dog during training, Michelle Forto tapped her experience as a longtime dog trainer, podcaster, and dog owner. We rely on reputable primary sources, including government and professional organizations and academic institutions, as well as our writers' personal experiences where appropriate. We verify all facts and data, back them with credible sourcing, and revisit them over time to ensure they remain accurate and up to date. You can read more about our team, our contributors, and our editorial policies on our website, alaskadogworks.com.
From First Paw Media, this is Dogworks Radio. We hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we invite you to subscribe in Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. You'll find a link on the episode notes. You can tap or swipe on the episode cover art, and you'll see some offers from our sponsors. You can support our show by supporting them. If you like what you have heard, we would love it if you could give us a 5-star rating and tell your friends how to subscribe too. Your hosts are Robert and Michelle Forto. Our producer is Robert Forto and created for First Paw Media.